searching for sustenance. Wouldn't they be less menacing then? After all, monsters, just like him, are only pursuing what they perceive as good. This already provides us with a significantly more intriguing perspective on the concept of evil compared to what we encountered in the previous season when the Wheel of Time turned. What ensues is an episode structured like an Around the Horn segment, a grand-scale narrative that surpasses anything seen on television since Game of Thrones. It brings us up to speed on the extensive ensemble cast of this expansive fantasy world. As it turns out, the show's central characters have been dispersed to various corners of the realm. Magic wielders Nynaeve and Egwene have journeyed to the White Tower, where they are undergoing training to become Aes Sedai, a society exclusively composed of female magic practitioners. In their novice roles, they are assigned menial tasks while enduring rigorous instruction from individuals like the alluring yet demanding Green Sister Olenna, and the ominous leader of the zealous Red Aja, Liandrin. Liandrin takes a particular interest in Nynaeve due to her extraordinary channeling abilities, which haven't been witnessed in centuries. Liandrin believes Nynaeve could be a valuable asset to the Inquisitive Reds, but Nynaeve's deep fear of her own power has left her reluctant to use magic. Liandrin eventually provokes her into demonstrating her abilities. However, Nynaeve is not the only focus of the Red Sisters' attention. She has captured their missing friend Matt within the city, interrogating him for information she suspects he possesses, owing to his connection with the cursed knife from the previous season. To compound his suffering, she intentionally withholds any mention of him in the intercepted letters exchanged between his friends. It's an added insult to injury for Matt. The letter writer in question is Perrin, who, despite possessing impressive werewolf abilities, has been somewhat of a melancholic enigma within the show's context. He, along with his towering Ogier companion Loyal, has become part of a group of warriors currently on the hunt for the malevolent Padan Fain and his associates, known as the Darkfriends. This group holds the stolen artifact known as the Horn of Valor. Along the way, they form a connection with a tracker named Elias, whose distinctive golden eyes and psychic abilities identify him as a fellow individual with wolf-like attributes. The most emotionally resonant of our various plot threads revolves around Moiraine and Lan. Since her separation from the One Power, Moiraine now resides in a quaint, almost English patient-like compound. This refuge is inhabited by two Aes Sedai, Varen and Adelias, as well as a gray-haired warder named Tomas. While they coexist, displaying a camaraderie reminiscent of the more affable character groups in a season of The White Lotus, Moiraine hosts a series of enigmatic visitors. She hopes to glean artifacts and information concerning the shattering of Hearthstone, a substance believed to be unbreakable but which fractured during her and Rand's confrontation at the Eye of the World. Now, for the emotionally compelling aspect. When Moiraine lost her connection to the One Power during that battle, she also lost her bond with Lan. As is often the case when individuals endure one significant loss after another in a relatively brief period, Moiraine has undergone a transformation. She has distanced herself from Lan, a separation that is slowly consuming him from within. It takes the wise counsel of Varen and Tomas to persuade Lan that Moiraine is suffering internally as well, in a manner that may be even more excruciating and profound than his own anguish. However, when he attempts to reconcile with her, she's already on a clandestine escape mission, likely driven by the discovery of a cryptic poem written in blood and the need to distance herself from Lan, a constant reminder of their past. Unfortunately, her escape leads her right into a confrontation with a group of terrifying Fades with lamprey-like mouths, the worst of the villains. This leads to an engaging battle scene, with the episode's standout moment being a clever reverse jump scare where Moiraine surprises a Fade instead of the other way around. However, the scene's dim lighting, which lacks a clear source, doesn't do it any favors. Even Lan, who pieced together what happened and tracked her down, can't defeat them. That's where Varen and Tomas, armed with magical flame blades, come to the rescue, revealing they're far from retired. This leaves only Randall Thor, the main character and the prophesized Dragon Reborn, living quietly in a village. He's adopted local customs, including shaving his head and participating in traditional rituals, but he's wary of the immense power he possesses, knowing that it can drive men like him insane in this world.
Thanks for watching, and if you are new to our channel, subscribe and click the bell icon.